We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
So striding forward now, Jose Martinez. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Count is 1-2 now. Wong, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. To second for run on the Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what you got on this lineup as they try to clinch a division title?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Bader is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, and he enters play today, currently fifth in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He pulls this one into right. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitting at a more than robust .423 batting clip. He's also hit 3 home runs. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Digging in, Jairo Munoz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Jerko leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Line to the right side. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Javier.
So digging in now, Javier Baez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Boy, this is a powerhouse home run leaderboard. Right now, this guy is 4th in the league in home runs. If he wants to win the title, he needs to get going right now.
And at any moment, Dan, that multi-home run game could come flying. Maybe it's today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A runner at first with no outs here. A bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Fouled off. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And it's fouled away. The pause and the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Struck him out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. At the plate, Francisco Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, Francisco Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. is laid off of for ball number 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 3rd inning, no score to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Happ brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line towards center field. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now that's popped up and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher to give an opposing pitcher to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tough, and found a way to get himself a knock.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hendricks blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The throw bagged out at third. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. The 0-1 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Castellanos, the runner at first with 2 gone. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Leading off the inning, Harrison Bader, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Harrison Bader.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
And he'll dive back in. Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a look at ball one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
This is back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
The left fielder, number 23. Marcell.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Count remains 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Row. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Anthony
off,
Rizzo,
Cubs,
a base hit in his first trip.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And there's a base hit on the line. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. From the stretch. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Rizzo aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitches way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Baez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1. Well
above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one. Here it is. Popped up. Wong calls for it. And that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Now to the plate, Jairo Munoz. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Pena.
Standing in, Francisco Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The second baseman, Ian Happ.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Down and away, ball one. Half is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in, Kyle Hendricks. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Runners off for second. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now, Jason Hayward.
As he swings and hits a laser to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So stepping in, Colton Wong. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You can just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
This is on the ground over to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Digging in and looking for more, Harrison Bader, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And this one's in the dirt.
And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. The 3-2. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Baez has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. Still tied, one apiece. Adam Wainwright is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Adam Wainwright.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Comes set and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Wainwright, he's got 12 hits in 47 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Rizzo on at first. Nobody out. Curveball back. This one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is in the air to left. Ozuna on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming from Wainwright. A ball and no strikes. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. His career line against Wainwright. He's really struggled 0 for 10. Wainwright comes set. Here's the first pitch. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Into the box, Jed Jerko.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Striding into the box, Jairo Munoz. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Francisco Pena.
Striding in once again, Francisco Pena. He's set, and the pitch. Chopper foul. Ozuna stands at second with 2 gone. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cubs, the second baseman, Ian Happ.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Ball 2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Down the third baseline. Throw just in time as they get him by an eye-length. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Wong over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 62 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
These changes for St. Louis. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 62. Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 12, Paul DeYoung.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Happ scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Eighth inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Weak roll to right side. To his right, Rizzo. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. So coming to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one. Ripped on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bryant leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-0 pitch. It's hit hard on the line to right, a base hit, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score as the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
The catcher, Wilson.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. First pitch coming, here it is, and he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Carpenter. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
In now, Marcell Ozuna, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The first baseman, number 3.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, Jed Jerko, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Ozuna at second with 2 down. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber.
And look out, America. Here come the Cubs, champions of the National League Central.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Hendricks earns his 12th victory in the ball game, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.